Thanks for the light. Happy day. I'm not going to talk much until people start making noise. And then I probably might still not talk much. This is what I do when, like, there's nothing left to say. No. everybody. Happy day. Thanks for joining me. I'm not going to talk much. I got nothing to say. I got absolutely nothing to say. The more you complain, the more you get to complain about. So I'm not going to talk about any of that shit. No good news. No bad news. So no news that's worth talking about. So what's worth talking about except like smile, be happy. Blue Monday. Stray roach. I don't see many, but once in a while. I don't know where I'm going with that. How was dinner? Favorite fiction writer. I really hate playing favorites. I ate a lot of books when I was younger, and I still eat a lot now. Fair number. I can't even name. Well, a fiction writer. Well, Kurt Vonnegut was probably a big, one of my bigger influences. Philip Farmer was another favorite. And action adventure kind of stuff. I ate all the Ian Fleming books, and later writers. I never really got into Herbert. I just something about it. It just never took me in any of it. I don't think I finished any of his stuff. This is one of the few I couldn't read. What's the other one? Dick. Philip Dick. So, yo, dude. I never really cared for like the fantasy dragon stuff or any of that, like Dan McCaffrey. Nah. I like I like to spy stories, action, adventure, speculative science fiction. One Lawrence Sanders was somebody I read a lot of his stuff, and he wrote one book that like belongs up there with like books like 1984 and Brave New World and Ira Levin's This Perfect Day. One that Sanders wrote was called Day After Tomorrow. Was a speculative, set in the near future kind of a story, and really like corrupt, serious, like backstabbing, betrayal, constant. Everybody's betraying everybody else all the time. And it's more like today than, and in a lot of ways, than 1984 and Brave New World are. I think This Perfect Day is a lot more like what today is, and Day After Tomorrow too. Doing weird things with the science, with the technology, and yeah, exactly. That's some of my favorite stuff. Childhood's End is way high on the recommended reading list for that. It's Arthur Clarke. That's another good one. There's lots of good ones. If any of you seeking your inner being and where your soul has been before it's been here, there's a book called Initiation by a woman named Elizabeth Hype. Let me get you the PDF. It's free online. This will answer a lot of questions that your spirit's been asking itself. I've been trying to get a study group together. On this one. The other one that's like way high on the recommended reading list isn't fiction. There's couple of them, several of them. When I was in college, I was in the music program, and yeah, here it is. One of I don't want to name the guy because I don't want people digging around in this. I don't want the trolls digging around in this shit. But the guy was a retired special forces major, guy that worked his way up through the ranks, and we talked a lot about authoritarianism versus egalitarianism. I had a little makeup on this morning. Now it's just a smudge left. That's why I don't like it. I'm fine like without it. I have such a radiant smile and captivating eyes. So anyway, Mitch, that might tell name. Here, they'll figure it out. Mitch and I talked a lot about revolution and counter-revolution and just the American way and the right way and the wrong way and all that. And his reading list included The Prince, Machiavelli. I don't remember if this was on his reading list or if I just added it on my own. This Buckminster Fuller's Operating Manual for Spaceship Earth. Then Eric Hoffer's True Believer. This is like a treatise on the psychology of mass movements. And what was the other one? Steal his book. But bottom line, and for the hippies, it was always Be Here Now. That's kind of like the hippie Bible was Be Here Now. And really, the hippie way makes more sense to me than any, because it's emulating the ways of the ancient indigenous people as best we can. It's like it's all good, it's cool. There's no better or best, just be and be kind. That's like the core of Hebrew law is just don't do to other people what you wouldn't want done to yourself. That's all it's about. It's like, if it's all good. There's no better or best or worse or worse. It's all good. If it's not good for you, leave it alone. Because it's gonna, somebody don't ruin it for somebody it would be good for. Certainly things that are like a threat to public safety, but as far as just, like if a guy wants to dress like a girl or a girl wants to dress like a guy, it's like, what the fuck does it affect you? Leave it alone. These people, this gives these people comfort. Why do you make their lives more difficult for criticizing just the way they are, denying their existence? Come on, give it a rest. I didn't want to be doing much talking. I want to blow my horns. I really have had just way too much evil poured on me for the last several weeks. More than I don't know what I did to deserve all this. And I want to thank all the people who stood here supportive. And my good friends and family, the close people close to me, they're, it's like these people are want to harm me. And oh well, all I can do is just stay in the light. And this is how I stay in the light. Well, hello, hello. Happy day. I'm in total denial of everything negative right now. No negativity. That was too much negativity just saying so. I'm just going in circles. But that's okay. That's okay. Um, yeah, thanks. That was one of the reasons I wanted to just blow hard and demonstrate that all the coughing you hear is from here up. My lungs are strong. Uh, I have a chronic upper respiratory thing where my nose just like uh, it's filtering the poison out of the air, and I get histamine reactions. I've had some so bad where I had to get shot up with epinephrine. ah, these idiots want to say I got COPD. They want to say a lot of things that just ain't fucking true. Anybody who would like a character reference, I could provide a number of them. People that have known me for many years. Hello, Dory. Welcome. I really don't want to have to even like respond to any of it directly, just to say that there's a professional organization that is providing misinformation about me to like sociopaths, and I'm targeted by 3 separate groups that are just like putting out bullshit, taking my words and twisting them into shit that they don't really mean. And that's really all I should have to say about that, because there's a lot of people that have known me for like 20, 30 years. I have a lot of friends on the web that I've known for 10 years on the internet. So if anybody wants to tell you something about me, I can give you like contacts with people that will tell you that they're full of shit. So anyway, here we are, 9:30 on a Monday night. But it's cool. This is why I've been, I came online. I'll talk a little. We'll talk some old school internet. In 1985, I got kicked to the curb for the last time. I got kicked to the curb twice. I couldn't stand what I was doing. Actually, I was okay with what I was doing. I couldn't stand what was around me. All the animal torture around me in the medical laboratory. I was okay with just working with blood and, serum samples of different kinds, amniotic fluid and shit like that, semen. But there was all this animal torture around me. I couldn't stand it. I'm really a fisheries biologist. And I went out to California, tried to get into my field. Oh, those are pictures of stones. I have a number of those. Let me pull them up. Let me grab them. I got several. Listen, um, I suggest bring the whole out and bring the whole photo album. I'll get you some links. I deal in gemstones and minerals, cut stone. I cut cabochons and carve a little bit. And I take pictures. You got to take pictures of stones to sell them online. So I take pictures of stones. I'll give you some links. I never got a chance to do my own research projects. It just never was the money there. This is a ruby sitting in a geode, in a busted open geode. Let's get the glare off of that. Well, that didn't help. I need that light, but I need it not to glare. Well, that's better. That's a ruby. This is a danburite. It's a crystal. And I don't just only photograph the stones. I like doing other things. Cars and flowers in particular. Classic cars. I like classic cars. We'll go through the whole album. We'll play show and tell. There's a classic Ford show that comes on 4th Avenue every year. And that's upside down. Flowers. Another stone. This is a nice stone. This is a beautiful stone. It's a scepter amethyst, and it's sitting on an ocean jasper. The amethyst scepter is sold, but the ocean jasper is still available, and I have other amethyst scepters. Thank you. That crystal, I believe, should be around here somewhere. This is a photo shoot we did with. Thank you. I'm so glad I can fool people with my art. I fool people with my music, and now I'm fooling people with my photography. I like doing flowers. I do a lot of flowers. There's so much wildflower and cactus flowers, and in this town, if you just put a little water on anything, it just goes wild. I get a lot of bees too, but you're gonna not be able to see them too easily without seeing the picture. This is a carving I did. I have it. It's right here. I showed it earlier. It was buried again under something. Oh, it's a stone I caught. That's a stone somebody else cut and I finished. Oh yeah, I have it right here. I did several carvings. I'll bust them out. That's enough photos. I'll bust out carving. Let's start carvings. That's a friend of mine, and she's kind of goth, and really, I'll give you here. So let me get my. I have hundreds of photos up online available to view. Let me get you some links. And I'll be glad to mount any of them. If there's anything you see you like, I'll be glad to mount it. And for a very reasonable price. Oh wow, I got a Top Shot award. Whoopee. Motorcycle picture that I took. Or this should get you there, I think. And Instagram is where I've got my current stone pictures. And Facebook is probably where I have the most pictures. You go on my personal account on my account and look in the photos. There's, I don't know, there's lots of them. Photography changed so much. I never, it was too expensive for me before digital photography. I could never afford to do it. You know, I had cameras and it just I couldn't afford to. I couldn't afford to. You know, now you just shoot, shoot, keep whatever you want. Now I need to do is make some money off it. That's why I was selling those 2 for $5. So anyway, back to the carvings. This is that's a fantail guppy. Stone is lapis lazuli. Here's another couple of lapis carvings I did. Here's a Madonna. Maybe light's not. It's kind of abstract anyway. It's Madonna and Child. I'm not so great at it myself. And here's it's another lapis carving. It's a lizard on a rock. But that's what I do. I do stones. I deal in crystals and cut stone. I make wire jewelry. There's a piece. Let's see if I can get a decent light on that opal. There's the opal and lepidolite in sterling silver. So amethyst crystal and sterling silver. Rhodochrosite. There's Sherrolite. Blue opal. All good. I look forward to it. This is an interesting stone. Let's see if the camera can get it. I don't know if you can see it well enough. It's called Great Agate. Very popular right now. Nice stone. And you know, my prices are very reasonable. Most anything. I have hardly anything I want more than $50 for. And most of my finished work, my stones, for instance, are $5, between 5 and 20, and that would include a base metal wrap if you wanted it. You know, either the loose stone. And I've got a lot of stone, lots and lots of lots of different kinds of cut stone, all different sizes. You know, here's the tray of palm-sized stones. And you know, so most of my inventory will get you $5. We'll get between 5 and 20. We'll get you a nice crystal or colored stone wrapped in base metal. I got to get at least $10 more for sterling silver. And I can do gold if somebody wants gold. And on small orders, you know, I quote a price, it's usually going to include shipping. For if it's a light object, the shipping's only is less than $5. So I just work that into the price. International shipping's a little more, but I can do it. I represent, where's the catalog? Hello, catalog. I represent a company called El Paso Rock Shop. It specializes in cutting rough and display specimens. And his stuff is mostly low end too. You know, we focus on the desirable and affordable things that people are looking for and wanting for their rock collections that are at a reasonable price. And what the hell did I do with the catalog? I was supposed to be working on it. Well, here we go. We'll have a website up soon, real soon. This is do shows all over the country. There's shows coming up, possibly in Las Vegas, but probably not. Franklin, North Carolina, Denver, and then back here in Tucson in February. California, if you're in Southern California, I might be able to come to you. We're hoping to be able to work out there. I have some customers already between Coachella Valley and Los Angeles along that track coming into Southern Cal, and I know people in either direction. So I'm hoping to be able to start working out there, especially in the summertime when it's too hot here. Um, I like silver myself. I like the feel of it. I wear silver. Um, Hello, Fred. I thought you were dead. Ay, ay, ay. I know. Dead Fred? Are you a deadhead? I had a friend who called himself Grateful Fred. Um, no, I'm munching a cookie. Walnuts. Something telling me I don't want to go there. Rose quartz helpful in conception, as in like making a baby? I really don't know. I have some like really nice rose quartz crystals right now, and a big palm-sized one, and some smaller ones, and a big old chunk of it. But it probably picks you up whatever rose quartz you were looking for. But I don't know about that conception stuff. We can look it up. Let me fill my water. I'll be right back. I would imagine that rose quartz would be a stone. No, yeah, right. No, rose quartz and jade both. Um, I would imagine would have some connection to fertility. Um, let me see what they have to say about it. Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, as soon as I started writing fertility, a bunch of stuff came up. Fertility and pregnancy stone. Well, this is somebody who's like, new agers selling a set. Let me see if I can find. These are all new age hucksters. Let me go find somebody I trust. Oh, I used this. I'll give you the link. I used this chart for many years when I was on the road. Um, This chart's pretty good, useful. Rose quartz. Kidneys and circulatory system, increases fertility, eases sexual emotional imbalances, helps clear stored anger, resentment, guilt, fear, and jealousy, reduces stress and tension, cools hot temper, enhances self-confidence and creativity, aids development of forgiveness, compassion, and love. So yes, bury some under your walnut trees and it may help them. It's my pleasure. It validates me. You know, I've always been different, and um, I ate a lot of information all my life, and I'm happy to share it with people that want it. I really I can't help you with that, Fred, and you know I have zero tolerance for this kind of behavior. So clean up your act, or you're gonna disappear, please. You know this is yeah. See. Zero tolerance. This is a troll-free zone. Goodbye, Fred Herbert. This is a totally troll-free zone, man. You can lurk all you want. Open your mouth, but I don't like what you say. You're gone. This is not a free speech. You know, this is private property. Free speech don't apply here. Okay? You're gonna be friendly. You're gonna be rational, or you're gonna be gone. Because I like friendly, rational people around me. Yeah, supposedly it does. You know, it's a balancing color for the heart rate is green. That's that green-eyed monster. That's your heart chakra talking. And the pink is a balancing color for it. It softens the intensity of bad vibe. It's a warm stone. It's a sweet, friendly, warm, loving stone. Where are they? How do I do them? Oh, I know where they are. Oh shit. Actually, they're on the bottom layer. Bring all that over there. It's the top end cut stones. And here's a bunch of crystals. And then there's one more layer where the rose quartz crystals are. Also wanted this. Okay. These guys are real hard to get. They're not readily available. Very few hit the market every year. And oh, I need a better camera. This one's cool. It's got a fluorite on the, UC crystals on the other side. Bunch of small ones. This one has really intense color. And there, it's really intense pink in there. And the small ones, are less. I forget exactly what they're going to come out to. I think it was $7 or $8 for little guys, and like 20 or 25 for these guys. And this one I'm kind of sitting on. It's also got to it, and it's what's called pseudomorph. It's more globular, and kind of like a flowing glob. What the fuck, dude? You need to like disappear. Oh, that's what I do. I'm in the gem mineral business. See, I'm just coming in from the gem show. There's all these trays full of stone. Yeah, check out my Instagram. Oh, do I picture the whole thing on the Instagram? I think so. I'm pretty sure. Oh, look. Oh yeah, there's pictures of the whole layout, and Mario too. This is me and the guy I work with. I don't know how in the hell you're getting out of this being hidden, Mr. Herbert. But if I see you again, you're not welcome here. I want nothing to do with a person of your nature. Please go to Michelle's channel or something or Kiwi Farm channel where they're into that shit. I don't want any idiots around here. That's what I do. I deal in gemstones and minerals and cut the stones and make jewelry and play music, and I write about current events, my political viewpoint. Oh boy, I don't know what to think about it. I'm afraid to even look closely, to be honest. I haven't. I'm just like praying that they'll stay out. But it's, I'm afraid for, I fear for what there, Syria, Iran, they want to go to war. They need a war. They want a war, and they're going to get their war. And I don't think there's a fucking thing any of us can do to stop it. be honest. No, I just don't know. Um, I'm tired. I'm tired, Vince. I'm really tired. It's been over 55 years. You mean any more wars than we're already in? We have troops deployed in 135 countries. It's a horrible problem in the ranks. All right now, with like real serious objections to the kinds of governments they're supporting and the kinds of people that they're training and the things that those people are doing after they're trained. The troops are not happy about any of that. It's one of the reasons that they want to bring a lot of them home and replace them with mercenaries who do it for money and don't care about like the humanity of it. So we have an awful problem with our veterans. There's 20 a day or something like that are killing themselves. It's a crazy number. It's been several years since there's been more active service guys killed than have killed themselves. It's a big racket. It's always has been. You know, you got oil, we want it. You know, don't give it to us the way we want it, we're gonna come and blow up your country. I don't know how you get past this. You are not welcome here, sir. Just stay away. I have not. Let me. I need to try and find this guy's channel and block it from there. Boy, these people, I don't know how they manage to like make channels that you can't find. Fred Herbert apparently is like did a lot of commercials and then they spoofed those and oh gosh. Uh, so I just I was totally like I've never heard of this guy before. I just want to find this fuckhead's channel and block him. Well, here's one. I think here's the one that's the color that I'm looking at. See if that helps. Did we get rid of him? Oh no, that guy's got a picture up. Shit. I gotta find one with a picture. A picture of Fred. Where's the Fred Herbert channel with the picture of Fred on it? That's not the one. I guess this is like a cult, the Fred Herbert cult. It's weird. Here's one with the Fred Herbert picture on it. Okay, let's see if that helped. No, it didn't. I've tried to block him, hide him on the channel, put him in time, and he just comes right back. Well, you know, I don't know, it's just like sign off. Yeah, you can also ignore it. Um, I don't know how he does it. Trolls manage to do a lot of weird shit. That's probably very simple to do. Well, the best way to stop it is just to block it and ignore it. And you feed it, it's going to keep coming back. Now I wanted to go and get something. Oh, that's what I wanted to get. Um, like I said, talk a bunch of negativity tonight. So we scare anybody off yet? No, it's the same channel. It keeps coming back. Somehow it's getting around. I hide him on the channel. It just comes right back. No, YouTube's allows some really fucked up shit. It's real easy to hack. It must be really easy for these people to hack. So they get away with some real fucked up shit. Well, uh, uh, uh. Just like just don't empower it. Just ignore it as best you can. Oh, okay. Somebody's waiting for my call. I don't think I can call Canada. Someone wants me to call her. There's too many numbers there. Oh, okay, I see. All right. So, yeah. Okay, I guess we're going to talk about the kiwi farms. So somebody named Kareen is waiting for my call right now. Yeah, that's fucked up. Hi, Corinne. This is Tommy Tudor calling.
Hi, who are you?
I'm in Tucson, Arizona. Where am
I
I?
know, babe, who are you?
Pardon me? Who am I?
Yeah.
I was sent to you by somebody calling himself Tard Wrangler's Holiday. That's who gave you That's who gave me your number.
Okay, what do you want to do?
What do I want to do? I was told that you're a target of kiwi farms, and you wanted to talk about that.
I'm a target. They ruined me. So how do I get rid of them?
I wish I knew. I wish
Okay.
I knew. I'm having my own difficulties, and they're ruining me.
What is your social media platform that they're ruining you off of?
They're causing me problems in the real world.
I know I'm in the world. I'm asking you, how did they find you?
Oh, I have professional. I've been a target of government interest for a long time.
I know what
And
you stream on YouTube, What do you think?
I'm streaming on YouTube right now.
Under what name?
Tommy Jane Tutor, TOMMIEJAYNE TOOTER.
Okay, you're streaming right now, so I'm on your live stream or I'm not.
That is correct. You're on live stream.
Okay, so this is Corinne, CORINE, forever, FORTER, and I have been targeted by TV Farm. They are completely banned from every social media. They are not allowed on YouTube. They're not allowed on the Google search engine. And what they're doing is illegal, so we need to start. I've already started a lawsuit. We need to start a class action lawsuit, and we need to sue Google itself for allowing an illegal person to be on their person. TV Farm is illegal and it should not be on YouTube.
Well, it's not just Google. I'm having trouble with them at Twitter, Facebook. They got, I was at Free Forums, Pro Boards, and they got my board shut down for no apparent reason. There's everywhere I go, something happens, and they've managed to cause some very serious problems for me in the real world. It cost me a lot of money.
Exactly the same thing. So, join my class action lawsuit.
Well,
Let me talk.
go ahead.
I'm doing Anchorage Forever, CORINE, on YouTube. You know, it's listed Corinne now, CORINE, NOW. You guys can text me on the unicorn phone 24/7, 917-287-1314.
You need to slow down, hon. Let's find your. Let me find your channel first. Corinne Forever.
Yeah, I'm doing class action lawsuit against TV Farm. If you guys want to join it, call me. 917-287-1314.
Has this suit been filed?
Not yet. We're about to file it.
Okay, I've got your channel now. This is you, Corinne Forever Live.
My
Hello.
name is Corinne Forever. I am not live. If you're live, and I need to know, I need you to text me the exact name of your channel if you're live, so I can consent to being live on your channel.
Let me yeah, I'm live. No, are you this person? I'm gonna. Oh, you don't even know. You're on my phone. Shit. Text me something with an email address, please.
My email address is
Wait a minute. Whoa, slow down. I'm old, and the connection isn't real good, and I have way too many tabs open. I need to find. I don't even have any of my mail open right now. Shit. So I need to open the mail, and there's somebody else on this line, Corinne. I'm hearing a male voice intermittently.
I'm talking to my producer on the line to make sure you're real. I'm talking to the
Oh, I'm real. Tommy Jane Wasserberg, WASSERBERG. I'm calling you from a burner phone. My studio line is 520-241-2776. I'm live now at YouTube. I got this tip that you wanted to talk to me about Kiwi Farms from somebody calling himself Tard Wrangler that is hoping to get us together on a podcast to where he can interview us. And I think he wants other people. I have several other targets of theirs. Do you know Marissa Virgo Rouge? She and I have been communicating on this for a long time. Let me get to my Hotmail, my business account. I don't talk about that too much on there. And I'll send you something right away. I have criminal cases open against these people. Now what? No, I don't.
What is your
exact YouTube name is going to be Tommy Jane Tudor, and Tommy spelled Tommie, and Jane is Jayne.
How do you spell Tudor?
Tooter.
Okay, I'm looking for you now. Okay, yeah. Good for
Okay.
you.
Okay.
You have 64 people watching you.
Now, so you're watching now?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, you don't. Well, you want to put your right?
Are you a man or a woman?
Neither.
Or are you?
I'm an intersex person. I prefer people relate to me as female. My male aspect's no fun. I don't like going there. Nobody likes me going there except people that are assholes.
Yeah, no one's business. So they're targeting you because of that.
Well, partly, but they've always targeted me. I'm a Sputnik kid. I was like the smartest kid in my class in the '60s, and I've been on my ass my whole life because I never bought in. I'm somebody's textbook case of ODD. You know what ODD is?
So all you have to do is email me and I will help you do that.
Um,
I will help you do that. Just email me.
are you putting the email in there in the chat?
Yeah.
I see your phone number. I don't see an email yet.
Putting it in there.
Oh, cool. Cool. I have open cases. Okay, I'm not going to show that unless you want me to.
Yes, I want you to.
Okay. As for any victim of Kiwi Farm, so I'll tweet that out too.
Yes, please do.
Yeah.
Please do.
Have they got a threat on you
Yes.
as Corinne Forever?
Yes.
Are you trans?
No.
What are they? I don't even want to know what they're accusing you of. I'll go and look. That's it. That's what I really want to avoid. You know that they're smearing me with a bunch of bullshit based on some things I said. Yeah, it's just bullshit that they've distorted. I made statements about my past, deep past of some things that were inconsequential until somebody decided, oh, that's statutory rape. You know, it's like 35 years ago. So like they're painting me as this dangerous child predator and a fake tranny and all this other shit. You know, I'm trying to sell my art. I'm a stone cutter and a musician and a writer and a photographer, and I got friends that I'm telling we're an arts cooperative, and they're just trying to destroy they're trying to destroy me completely. They're just doing whatever they can to destroy me, and I'm not going to take it. And I have a number of viewers who are also not going to take it. And
I have a very important message to you. Why are they allowed to fly Kiwi Farm on Twitter? They're banned from every social media there. Steal people's attention. What they're doing, the FBI is investigating. They are getting criminal complaints against them for bullying and cyberbullying. They are illegal.
Well,
hold on.
Go ahead.
Should be banned from every. If you want to pass action lawsuit, please email me your correct information at stevecpersonal2018@icloud.com or text me at 917-287-1314. You have to go right now because I have an event.
Okay, well I'll get in touch with you by mail. Do you have a real attorney on this? Okay, well we'll talk again.
I love the LGBT community and no one is ever bullied, cyberbullying. They should be banned from every social media. So God bless you. I love the LGBT community and let's get back to responses against Kiwi Farm and get social against parents for
Okay, we will be doing that. Well, thanks for your time, Corinne. How about that? And there you have it. Dory, do not open that site. Don't go to the site unless you like have a really solid firewall. Let me get you some background on these people. Cyber stalkers. Oh, there it is. Hello.
Hello, this is Tom.
Yes.
So I just want to give you some information on the person that called you previously. They are, in fact, in conjunction with, they are working in conjunction with Kiwi Farms.
Yeah, and who are you?
Just a concern dealer. But specifically, they were streamed in tandem with a group called the Ralph Tour, which is a well-known white supremacist stream. If you go back about 4 or 5 months, you can actually find that. So you're getting paid by a group that the Wall Street Journal is writing about. They're really bad.
What's the name of this group? What's the name of the group you say?
The Ralph Report, the streaming channel.
Ralph Report.
They regularly have money from some funds, I guess. So she's more than likely being sent in some kind of disruptive influence.
She claims she wants mass reporting of the Kiwi Farms to FBI for cyberbullying, and she wants to file a class action lawsuit against them. How's that working with the Kiwi farmers? And who's this Ralph Report?
I don't know. All I know is she gets paid by people who are friends with them. So,
well,
I respect your ability to discern situations, so I'll leave that up to you.
Well, I appreciate it. Thank you. God bless you too. I need a cigarette. I'm gonna have to roll butts because I don't have the tobacco, and I just threw all the butts away to clean up. Yeah, this is it. I just want I want so little to do with these people, and it just keeps getting worse and worse. I don't even want to go into the detail. I was just an old hippie artist, and I got people standing hating me. How many people have you got signed on here so far, Corinne? You know, I've been. Oh, it's there's a lot of people. Look at the Kiwi Farms forum index. There's hundreds of different things that they're commenting on. And that's just Kiwi Farms. That's just the Kiwi Farms. There's so much more. There's billions of dollars being lost to cyber scammers. The 419 letters, the I got $40 million. I want you to help me move letters, and lotteries and fake advertising that leads you to phishing sites that clean out your credit card account. Billions of dollars being lost that law enforcement doesn't do a damn thing about. And then there's thousands of people like me who are dissident authors that are being targeted just totally. With what police department? Shia, what police department are you talking about? The prominent transgender people that I know, Upland what? California? Unless Fred, if Fred is where's Fred located? Because that's the problem. That Tucson police has been putting in my face for 4 years now. Yeah, I know Josh Moon. I know Josh Moon. You want to talk to him? We can get him on the phone right now if you like. Well, it's just somebody who's taken over his identity. If he's dead, he's dead. It's somebody pranking you from the internet is what it is. And I've been talking to the Winstead, Connecticut police about this because apparently Michelle they get a lot of calls about Michelle. But I'm pressing that there's criminal activity going on there because she's getting fed by professionals a bunch of disinformation about me, and she's gullible, and they're playing on her passion, and they're just like inciting violence against me. She's asking people questions about, well, what would you do if you saw Tommy Tudor sexually assaulting your child? That's not First Amendment protected opinion kind of shit at all. So she's got a beef with Josh for some reason. I'm old school hippie. Excuse me. I'm old school hippie, and I'm a baby trans person. I've only been out for 5 years, living authentically. I have a lot of big brothers and sisters. And that old school hippie, and sticking to it. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. No, this isn't tobacco. There's a lot of evil going on. I don't know if I want to go there, Shia. No, it's tobacco. I roll a joint too. I thought I was out, but then I found a big bud that was like got lost on the floor. That was nice. I've been rationing for the last couple of days because I don't have much money. Yeah. I don't like to bother my guy for less than $40 or $50. Cause I gotta ride a bus over there to get it. And I walk a half mile from the bus stop. Um, you know, no, these people are. You know, I've been facing this for 20 years on the internet, and the law is fucked up. The law favors lawlessness, and these people take advantage of it. They've been steadily escalating on me for years. They just they get away with shit, and that you know they target people that can't afford to file anything against them. People that have no credibility with the police. You know, I mean, if I was, if I had, if I, you know, if I was like had 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 bigger bank account, the cops would be like acting different. But because I'm a poor person, they're not doing jack shit. $246. Huh. Oh, good. Oh, and you know what? No, I'm really sick and tired of these perverts projecting their own demented shit at me. They get hold of your profile and change your handle and shit. Calling me crap that they think I don't know. Did Netanyahu blame the Palestinians again? He tried to pin it on the Mufti a couple of years ago. Oh, yeah, that's a couple of years ago. This is old news. That's, I don't know. That already happened. Oh, not much there. Not much going on here either. Nobody's saying nothing. It's too late for me to play music. Thanks for joining me. I'm going to cut out. See y'all tomorrow. I think I'm going to be broadcasting a few times a day. Happy day. Bye-bye.